Hey everybody, today I'm in McBee, South Carolina at the McLeod Farms Antique Museum. It's really interesting. So we're getting ready to go inside and see all what's in there. It's been a few years since we've been in there, so why not? And there's Mom back there just strolling by. So before you even go inside, you can see they got all kind of old farm equipment out here in front of the museum. I know what a tractor is.
This is trimmer there.
Trimmer? That's a tractor.
Yeah.
I know what a tractor is.
Huh?
I know what a tractor is. Oh, okay. And these things were popular whenever I was a kid. And that looks like old seats out of my elementary school right there. They had an auditorium in there. It says that is a peach spray machine.
That's a gas pump. There.
Oh, who would have known?
And that was too.
So they used to be really fancy. I said they used to be really fancy then.
Yeah. I wish they had names on all of it.
Yeah, that would be nice. I've used those before. Ooh, got a lot of new cars in here. Yeah, it says this is a 1952 Crossley. I know that's a Volkswagen. It says that's a 1956 Volkswagen. This is really fancy here. 1920 McLaughlin. That's a 1949 Studebaker. A 1923 Ford 25. A 1923 Depot Hack. That's got some style to it. I should get that as a tour bus. That's a 1940 Buick. A 1964 Pontiac. A 1963 Ford Galaxy. And that over there is a 1955 Chevrolet. Well, I've already showed it. That looks like an airplane on the front. We have some old dolls over here. Got Scarlet and Rit. Got a bride. I don't know what those are.
You see the buttons up there? The snuff cans.
Oh, okay. Snuff.
Snuff.
Snuff. Oh, I've got one of those right there.
Gone with the Wind,
Mm-hmm.
Jackie Onassis, Jackie King.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you got one of them.
Well, mine fell and her face cracked, but I do have one.
Here is off the green one. That's what they use on top of the library.
Oh, you can't have that Barbie doll. That's an antique. Those are antique Barbie dolls. Yeah.
That's really pretty. Oh, there's Betty and Veronica. Always love the Archies. Yeah. Bible. So Mom's going to explain what this is back here.
Okay. Tobacco that was strong. It was green when you put it on that stick, but it was cured after it got to that stage. And then you got cotton stalks they got on the end of it. And then that right there, that
She's
thing
pointing, so.
in the corner, that was
So this is what she's talking about, tobacco to take to the market and cotton, and oh, they got a bicycle over there too. I do like that vehicle right there though. I could get a lot of people in there and take them on trips.
I think that was to like wheat, the shift of wheat stalks. Depression glass there. See right there?
Yeah, all kind of glass in there. All kind of old bottles. We got one of those somewhere at the house. Probably got it from a yard sale or something. Oh, this was used to iron bed sheets. No, that's some kind of woodworking stuff, I guess. Maybe. I don't know, might be something to do with shoes. What's that for?
It's a shave wood.
Oh, I thought you might have put it in your shoe.
No. That's a wood planer.
Still got my pocketbook.
Yeah, I would love you to take it back.
I'm sure you would. Oh, this is nice. And it tells me to smile because I'm on camera. Well, there's nothing more I love than a camera. Yeah, it's got the phone. Got these old chairs. Well, I don't even know what I weigh. I already know it's a lot. And they got old carousel horse, spinning wheels. Another carousel horse. Those are some kind of, this is a beautiful mural. The more I look at it, the more I like it, because it just goes all the way around. I wonder if there's different places around here. Ooh, I like that old horse and buggy. Oh my Lord. I don't never curl my hair, but thank God it's advanced beyond that.
That's the way they used to.
And it said that was a 1930s permanent wave machine.
Yeah.
Wow. It kind of looks like somebody out in the mountains, maybe. I'm about to die to go back to the mountains. Yeah. And all kind of tools right there. That's weights or scales. This old phone booth. That's what Clark Kent would use. There was Superman. There's some rakes up there. Good Lord.
It's just like that one in the corner.
You get excited when you come in places like this, don't you?
Yeah. Or that newfangled stuff. I don't know.
She don't know what that newfangled stuff is, but she knows what the old stuff is. Yeah, there's the urinal. It's old ironing board.
That's what made sausage out here. Right here. Sausage grinders. And right there on the end of it, right here, they'll have another attachment, and you put it on and make like
The casing?
yeah, the casing. Where the casing came from the guts.
Is this an old refrigerator?
I believe so.
That's what my guess is.
Yeah. An old toaster.
An old stove right here. So there's the 30s and 40s feed bags. So the story behind those is that they realized that the ladies were making their children dresses and clothes out of them. So then they started putting beautiful designs on it so they'd have something nice to wear.
I think this right here might have been when the smokers had put these.
Oh yeah, I think that is what that is. It says that's a vegetable shredder right there. A dough bowl, meat slicer,
Butter churn. We didn't have no butter churn.
cream separator. Cherry pitter, butter churn, lightning rods. Ooh.
That's the antique zone. It had something like that. We didn't have another fancy like that.
Oh, there's some old photographs. I love looking at things from the past. There's some pretty embroidered stuff there, or needlepoint. Another old picture.
Here's a furniture.
What? Oh yeah, that's definitely old.
These are the irons that you had to put on this stove, and you heated them up to iron your clothes. And then they came out with electric iron.
Modern day technology.
Yeah. And look at that new Ringer type washing machine. And this right here, you had to use
I'm fairly confident we got one of these at the house too, or something similar to it.
Yeah, but we got, that was the pillow sewing machine. You had to work your feet up and down for all this mechanism to work.
Oh, look at that up there. I love that old barn scene. That's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. It's pretty for that John Deere.
I ain't touching it.
Yeah.
And fly spray right there.
Yeah.
You got that to fly the spray your insects.
Some old records down there, and those things are actually making a comeback. Beautiful quilt. My grandma'd be proud to see something like that. She loved to quilt.
And these are the washboards.
I've seen a radio like that before in my lifetime.
These are washboards.
Yeah, I'm glad we don't have to.
Your clothes on.
Well, we don't have to wash clothes like that today.
Oh, yeah, they've got plenty of it.
These are fancy. I like these. That's got some style to it.
Well, that didn't work because it still had squirting. That's an 8-tank washing machine.
Yes, it says the foot on the pedal starts the multi-motor at its task.
You had a washing machine similar to this.
So this is an old piano. It's got all kind of music up there. And then some old ducks, and this is a hand-turned organ. Some old record players. Mom says that's a radio right there.
No, jukebox.
Jukebox. Got a lot of ducks in here too. She loves to point with that one. Okay.
Another attachment, and it would bore a hole through anything.
Oh, okay. I have to bring her in places like this because, you know, it's from her time, most of it.
This is before my time, and this is $13.90.
$18.90.
$18.90?
Yeah.
Okay. My time.
And there's some marbles in that jar right there.
Ooh, we got the marbles.
And you got some more down here too. Oh, these Pepsi Cola bottles.
You got to go like, look at that doorknob.
Yeah, those are nice. And some locks, doorknobs and locks.
This little shower rack on there.
So if you watched any of the, what is it, life insurance commercials or whatever, there he is, JJ Dynamite.
This is from a weave running shutters. It was shutters off of a weave run.
I think those are old Christmas cards. So that's a cake tester right there. That's interesting.
I remember he took a car on page 27 and put back together.
This is my outfit right here. This is his beer. He needs to have it sit out this with the window, and he'd sit in his recliner, and after he drinks, he'd brush it like this and throw it right out the window and outside his house in Detroit.
It's old his truck. I'm pretty sure my dad has something like that because he loves to collect them every year.
He's outside his house. I mean, and because they didn't have the 10-cent refund in Michigan yet, so he'd make the kids, and he had old pickup.
I do have these down here, the California raisins. They were insanely popular whenever I was young, so I thought I had to go to Hardee's and get them all. Then we got Dukes of Hazzard. I'm pretty sure I've got that as well.
Insulators on the telephone. Where they put the wire to it, and they wrap it around
It's
there,
just wild
so it
because
wouldn't catch fire on them.
seeing that's the old rings.
And then, of course, I love a camera, so look at all the cameras down there. That is, oh, so nice.
Yeah, I don't know, the black label, look at that.
And there's even older cameras and movie cameras. Oh, that one's cool right here. Where back in the day, I'd have to be using something like that instead of my cell phone to record this. It says that's a work area, so I'm not going in a work area because I don't work here.
Snuff sled.
I got one in my garage just like that right now.
And you don't plug it in, you just have to.
Just by hand.
I got everything what used to be when you went to take your vehicle to get oil. All that was supplied. You had your spark plugs and everything else.
And you got some old church fans up there too.
The backer plant. You stacked the backer after you got it cured, and you had to tie it back then, and you put it in a circle for them to take it to market.
But you don't miss those days, do you?
Yeah. I hated sucking the backer with passion. Oh, Jim Church funeral barrels, fans. Like that's what they called them, funeral fans.
Funeral fans and,
There was an advertisement too.
oh, that's a old Dr. Pepper machine there.
All it is.
And a pretzel stick machine. Oh my gosh, I never saw something like that before. And then some old typewriters over here.
You got different kinds.
Yeah, that's an electric one.
Smith Corona,
L.C. Smith,
L.C. Smith,
Royal,
Royal,
IBM,
What's that one?
Tipper.
These are the meters that are right here that went on houses.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there's the old grits mill right there.
Yeah, sure is. Went in there many a times.
Yeah. So this is actually up the road. It's still standing. So those are old-timey cash registers there. They've came a long way.
What? That's cash register.
Oh yeah, those are. Oh Lord.
Oh, I'm just saying hard because I just got back from the doctor and get my financial They told me to say, Mommy, you might have to come in there and let's tell them that more some of this stuff.
So it's a 1930 Lincoln. It's a beautiful color. And that's a 1931 Chevrolet 4-door model A8AE. It's got some style. There's Santa Claus back there. And there's a 1952 Packard. And this is a 1964 Oldsmobile. This is an old picture of how McBee used to look. Everything's advanced now with more technology. This is a 1966 Chevrolet pickup. That is a 1956 Buick Roadmaster. This is an old school gumball machine. This is a 1930 model A4 Deluxe Roadster. It's got some style. This is a 1961 American Rambler. And look who's driving. George Jetson. So, is that what we're going to be riding in the future? That is a 1963 Dodge Dart. And they got all kind of bottles against the wall. An old Gulf sign. So for many years there was a story. My dad would always talk about his aunt. And he would always say that she would say, give it to Gulf and let it go. So I'm like, good Lord, what in the world's the Gulf? Then finally about 10 years ago, I was riding around and I saw a Gulf sign. And I'm like, you know what? Whenever she said give it to Gulf and let it go, she meant give it the gas and let it go whenever she was in a car. It makes logical sense. Then we have these old school desks. I like that. I kind of wish we'd have had those whenever I was in school because I think they'd been a whole lot easier to get into than what we had. If you were a little bit larger like I am, you would have to figure out where you could slide into a desk if it was too small for you. That's a nice mannequin right there. He has on a Children's Miracle Network pin. There's a little Texaco sign right there. So this is some kind of modern day truck right here. That's all I know because it does not have on there what it is. But it's a Chevrolet. This is a 1941 Plymouth. This right here is a 1946 Chevrolet pickup model C154. Oh, I like this one. It's nice right there. This is a 1951 Hudson. This one's nice. Oh, it looks like something out of a movie. That is a 1946 Chevrolet. This is a 1945 Jeep. And it must have been used in the Army or something. It's got old uniforms in there. And here's some more old pictures. There's a fresh roasted peanut machine back there. I like this right here. Beautiful color. It's a 1930 pickup. And this is funny. It said these cars are like my wife. You can look, but please do not touch. That is hilarious. We got Campbell's soup. got all these old toys over here.
Did you get all the camel soup?
I know my dad's got that his truck. I think I ordered it for him.
The big one.
I know that's a kettle. Then we have these other old toys down here. I know those are tricycles. That was probably a power wheel before there was ever a power wheel. That's probably where the ideas came from. And that's called Fisher Price. What's in My Pocket? It's a surprise cloth book. It's nice. And this guy kind of looks scary to me. There's some musical instruments up here. That's like an old baby cradle right there. I like this too. Oh, look, they even have nice little lights on the carriage. That's pretty cool. Here's some more old bottles. I like these ships right here. We need to put this everywhere. It says if you are grouchy, irritable, or just plain mean, there will be a $10 charge for putting up with you. A lot of places that need that. Especially with people with attitudes. Oh my Lord.
Machine. Train machine.
Oh yeah. I didn't even see that a while ago whenever I was over here.
There's Tonka toys back then.
What is that?
This must be a cane press, but like that.
What over there says that's a cane press, but
Cane?
I don't know what that is.
What that is.
So if anybody happens to watch this video and you know, what is that red thing that's got owl on it?
It's probably some kind of thing that shuffle whatever it is.
I think that would be like a grits mill, maybe. Modern day.
This right here, hand crank piece thrashing machine.
From 1904. So it's older than you are.
Much older than I am.
Yep.
Do it say what it is?
I don't see what that is either, I don't think. It's something.
All right, now you tell me.
Yeah, so now we have the tractors.
Big old fan.
That's a farm all. This is a Power Master. Yeah, they do have flat tires. But you know what that means? You ain't going nowhere with my tractors. That's a nice John Deere. I'll come back for them. It's another nice John Deere. Another John Deere. Another John Deere. Crabley. Another John Deere. Another John Deere. And I might just have to walk in front of these things to see what this is. Oh, that's a Farmall. And that is a case right there. And that's another Farmall. And another Farmall. Here's a Massey Harris. And another Farmall. A BF Avery. Never heard of that. And this is my personal favorite, an Oliver. And the reason I like that is because I'm a huge fan of Green Acres. And he couldn't ever grow anything. So my dad, he can grow stuff. But years ago, he tried to grow some corn, and he couldn't grow it all that well. And he's going to kill me for saying this, because I know right now he's saying, Donna, why are you saying this? But anyway, his corn did not grow all that well. So ever since then, I have always referred to him as Oliver. Because old poor Oliver Wendell Douglas could never grow much, and Dad couldn't either that year. But anyway, Dad has a Farmall. That's what he farms with whenever he actually farms out there in the field. And this one right here has some style to it. I don't know what that is either though. And this is a Alice Chalmers. So over here they have fire trucks. This was from the Camden Fire Department, number 5. And if you're ever here and you want to eat, they do have a restaurant on site. It's Biggs Meats and More. We've been in there a couple times. It's really good. It's a little expensive, but everything's expensive now. And look at the dog. And this over here is from Davis Fire District. I will show this before I leave the museum, because I didn't show it whenever I walked in because there was a lot of kids over here. Because they were playing on this thing right here. I can't blame them. But it's an international delivery truck from 1913. So apparently it's really popular with children. And then, like I was saying with this, I remember this from my childhood. They always had them in front of all the stores, and I thought I always had to put a quarter inside so I could just ride on it. And me and my cousins, we would ride that whenever we'd go to town together. So, of course, this is what McBee is known for, the peaches. Yeah. Got some more t-shirts like you got on today. So if you ever watched the Stumphouse Tunnel video, this is what they used to make there at Clemson in the Stumphouse Tunnel. It was the blue cheese. So I think this is probably what we will get. We will get the soft peaches because they taste just as good as those over there. But I don't know, those right there look really good. I don't know. We'll make up our mind. And so that in there is where the market is at. Can't really see it too clearly today because the crepe myrtles are blooming. But this is the highway right here that you come down to get to McLeod Farms and to the museum and all that fun stuff. So there are the peach trees over there. And they're really pretty whenever they're in bloom, but I mean, it is July. And also, obviously, they're going to be green and not in bloom. And then up here, it looks like that might be the location of their corn maze this year, possibly. So now we're going to show how it looks coming from this direction. And what highway is this? Highway 1? 52. Highway 52? I think. No. I don't know what it is. I thought it was Highway 1. 51? 151? 52. I don't know what it is, but anyway.
You would know when they were going to.
Let's see a sign. But that's how it looks whenever you're passing by. It is definitely a tourist destination. And over there is the Blackberry Bushes. They're known for that as well. And also strawberries.
Grapes.
And muscadine grapes. They have those. They have the big corn maze out there in the fall. Strawberries usually start arriving in December, early January, depends. They come out of the greenhouse. If you're interested in an RV, here is the Brown's RV Superstore right here. So that might also be a landmark for you. That's how close it is. So anyway, we're gonna go ahead and wrap up the video. That back there is one of our favorite places to go. This time of year, we could possibly be in there anywhere from 1 time a month to 2 times a month. Mood strikes me, might even be in there every week, who knows. I think sometimes they probably think we're local, but we're not local. We're a pretty good distance away from there, but we just enjoy going there so much that we just make the time. Like, you want to go to McBee? Yeah, we want to go to McBee. Then some people's like, well, why don't you go to Florence? Well, what's the point of going to Florence to the farmer's market whenever you can go back there to the actual farm? I think it's just more fun to actually go to the actual farm. Nothing wrong with the farmer's market, of course, but it's just better to go to where it's actually coming straight off the things. And I'm pretty sure that the ones that sold up there at the farmer's market in Florence is probably straight off the bush too. But you know what? They could have just went out there in that yard and picked those peaches. It's possible. So, other than that, how'd you enjoy the trip today?
It was good.
I know you enjoyed that museum.
Yeah, it's probably too many members.
Too many members. She had a great time in there. And apparently I'm getting old myself because I recognized a few things in there. I know I've got, even though her face is broken, that porcelain doll that I pointed out, my grandma gave me one of those. Oh my God, Mom's probably 5 years old. And anyway, she later dropped and her face cracked So mine's got a hole in her face. I don't even know where she's at right now. Probably on a cedar chest or something. We did glue her back together, but she's still missing a piece of her face. Poor doll. But I mean, I didn't want to get rid of it, you know, because my grandma gave it to me. That particular grandma, she was considerably older than what my other grandma was. So of course, you would want to keep something like that.
Well, your grandmother on your daddy's side was born in 1902.
Yes.
Your grandmother on my side was born 1920.
So that's a huge age difference
That
right
was
there.
18 years different in age.
So the one on mom's side is the one I referenced the most because she was around until I was almost 26 years old. So that's the one I referenced the most whenever I say my grandma. But the grandma I was talking about today was the older one. And I did have all the California raisins. I think they're in the same cedar chest somewhere. I do have them because I don't get rid of anything. I'm worse than a pack rat. So, and I do have the Dukes of Hazzard lunchbox as well. I don't know where that's at either, but I do have it because I was always in love with Bo Duke. Oh my God. I always thought I had to watch him. Oh. For many years, my aunt in Florida, she went somewhere. She met John Snyder and a concert, and she got a picture and she sent it to me, and that thing hung up in my bedroom as a child. And she got me the lunch box, she got me a duffel bag, she got me a gown, she got me a pajama set. So I was a huge fan. And I don't know where any of that stuff's at right now, but I do have it somewhere. And what else did I recognize in there?
The whiskey bottle.
Oh yeah, we got one of those in the house too. We do not drink alcohol at all. I am just this weird by nature. I don't have any, no kind of under the influence or anything. But the one that had the shape of the state of South Carolina, my dad got that from somewhere. I don't know where he got it from, but anyway, we thought it was beautiful because we love anything South Carolina related. So that's in the house somewhere also. And hopefully the video won't get a copyright strike because of the little bit of music that was playing inside of the market itself. But if it does, it's okay. I'm nowhere near 1,000 subscribers in order to make money on YouTube. So I just do all this for fun. So if you hear a little bit of California dreaming in that video, it's fine. I've only got 192 subscribers now, so I'm pretty proud of myself. I am growing slowly but surely. Slowly but surely.
Oh, she needs it. 808.
Yeah, 808 more than I hit 1,000. I'll take 10 more years, who knows? Oh my Lord, it took me a very long time just to make it to 100. But I'm happy for anybody that has found my channel because I do like the comments as long as they're not negative. I don't like negativity at all. So, because if they're negative, they're gonna get deleted, whether you like it or not. So, I like positive stuff, positive energy. I like thumbs up. I would like for more people to subscribe. See, I'm over here still in Mom's Thunder today.
But go ahead.
Yeah.
Like I say, if you like it, subscribe.
It's free.
It's free, and don't cost you a dime. Just hit the little subscribe button. And if my speech is a little bit off today, I am a little bit off today myself.
But she's okay. But anyway, other than that, if you did like this video,
Secret mail would run straight through Camilla Garden.
she just saw something from another video of reference the Camilla Gardens video.
And it's right here on the left.
We're going through Hartsville, South Carolina now.
On bypass.
Yes.
But when you get to CVS, you can turn left and go straight to Camilla Garden.
Yeah, so if you're interested in watching that video, all you got to do is search for it. I don't have that many videos that would be easy to find.
Children go to Adventures here in Hartsville. This is 151.
Okay, we're on 151. We knew if we stayed on the road long enough, we'd find what road we're on. 151. So if you ever want to go to McLeod Farms back there, it's 151. Go through Hartsville, then you actually do hit, if you're coming from this area, you hit Hartsville and then somewhere else before you get to the actual McBee. But the farm is in McBee, South Carolina, because you know how it is. You may not live anywhere near a town, but you still got that address. So anyway, I'm gonna quit rambling. You're probably like, will she ever shut up, or you already turned the video off by this point? So if you're still here, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. One of the oldest farms in the state of South Carolina. They've been going strong. I think the back of the shirt says since 1916. It is still, yes, since 1916. It is still in the same family. The McLeod family owns that business. And sometimes they'll come out and talk to you. My dad likes to talk to people, so they talk to him whenever he's around. If they see him, of course, because Dad talks to everybody. And he's probably saying, Donna, why are you referencing me yet again? Because you're not here to talk for yourself, that's why. So anyway, I need to quit. So anyway, if you did watch, thanks for watching. And I'll see you again later, but not too soon, because I've got to work all week. I'm not off again until next week at this point. So I'll see you sometime next week. Bye.